Um, to all interested bidders po for uh, the mentioned project, may we request po to kindly type in your name and the company you are representing in the chat box for proper identification and attendance purposes, please.
Hi, sorry, Secretary. Do you have prospective bidders for this? Even if wala, can we proceed with the presentation, please?
At this juncture po, with the permission of the chair, I turn over now the floor to the end user for the presentation of the project details.
Alright, just please note kung merong mag-type in na prospective bidders. But regardless, just for records purposes, can you proceed with the agenda items and the presentation of the project? Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Chair. I am Vincent from ADMS, representing the asphalt overlay of runway at Masbate Airport with bid number 256608 Alpha. With a source of fund of CAAP fiscal year 2025 with an approved budget of contract of 94,080,064 and 48 centavos. With a required pickup license of medium A, license category B, road, highway pavement, railways, airport horizontal structure, and bridges, with a duration of 90 calendar days, with an applicable fee for the bidding documents of 50,000, exclusive of any or taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. Next is bids must be duly received by the Box Secretariat through the manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 26th of August 2025, 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on 26th August 25 at 9:30 a.m. at the given address below and or Jitsi, Zoom, Google Meet. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. Next is B data sheet, ITB clause 5.2. For this purpose, contract similar to the project refer to the contract which has the same major categories of works which shall be asphalting of roads and other horizontal structure. Next is ITB clause 5.2b. The statement of SLCC shall be accompanied by a certificate of final acceptance issued by the owner for a final rating of at least satisfactory in the contractor's performance evaluation system. In the case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. With referral to Section 23.4.2.5 of Revision IRR of Republic Act number 184. Next is ITB Clause 7.1. Subcontracting is not allowed. Next is ITB Clause 1.4. The key personnel must be required in the minimum years set experience below. Project civil engineer, materials engineer, geodetic engineer, construction foreman, construction safety and health officer with an experience of 5 years in general engineering and 3 years in road, highway pavement, railways, airport, horizontal structures, and bridges. Next is ITB clause 10.5. The minimum major equipment required are the following: asphalt distributor, sprayer pen with a unit of 1 unit of power broom and blower, 1 unit of stake truck, 1 unit of 51 to 100 kilowatt generator set, 1 unit of asphalt fiber finisher with machine guidance, 1 unit of vibratory tandem steel roller, 1 unit of pneumatic tire roller, 1 unit of blowtorch with gauge and regulator, 3 units of dump truck with a capacity of 12 cubic yard, 1 unit of asphalt batch plant, 1 unit of water truck, 1 unit of payloader, 1 unit of pavement milling machine, and 1 unit of diesel type compressor. So next is a certification from the bidder contractor that the asphalt batching plant to be used is either owned or under a lease purchase agreement, and that is will be bought installed in Masbate Airport or within 5 kilometers radius of the airport. Next is ITP clause 15.1. The bid security shall be in form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and the amount. A is the amount of not less than 2% of ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bank, draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. B, the amount of not less than 5% of the ABC if bid security is in security bond. Next is ITB Clause 19.2. Partial bid is not allowed. The infrastructure project is packaged in a single lot and the lot shall not be divided into sublot for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract awards. ITB Clause 20. The bidder with the lowest calculation bid that complies with and is responsive to all requirements and conditions shall submit its the following: updated valid PhilJEP certification registration, latest income and business tax returns
CAS,
filed through the electronic filing and payment system,
AMS,
key personal licenses, updated status of all ongoing contract, including contract awarded but not yet started, issued by the government agency or
can
private
we
concern.
message the reporter
Failure
to
to
stop
submit
this?
any of the
I think we need to
post-qualification
address common
requirements on
issues
time
on the
or finding
presentation.
against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall be caused the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. Next is ITB Clause 21. The following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the lowest bid as part of the contract agreement during its signing. Here is the following: is the construction schedule, bar chart and S-curve, per CPM network diagram, manpower schedule.
All right. I saw some messages saying they can't hear the audio. Can we just fix this first? Or walang presentation? Can everyone see the presentation?
Mr. Chair, I can see the presentation on my part.
All right. Thank you, Sir Gary. An audio, okay naman po.
Yes, sir. Okay
So
din po.
far naman, sir, okay audio.
Sige. All right. Sige with
Can
that,
I proceed?
please proceed.
Okay. Next is the following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the lowest bid as part of the contract agreement during its signing. The construction schedule, the bar chart and S-curve, per CPM network diagram, manpower schedule, construction method, equipment utilization schedule, and the construction safety and health programs approved by the Department of Labor and Employment for the project of asphalt overlay of Masbate Airport. Next is the special condition of contract. This is a clause 5. In addition to the performance security, winning bidder shall submitted contractors all risk insurance prior to the signing of contract. Next is GCC clause 7.2. Warranty against structural defects is 5 years. Next is GCC clause 13. The amount of advance payment shall not exceed 15% of the total contract price. GCC clause 15.1. The date by the project which operating and maintenance manual are required is upon completion of the project. The date by which as-built drawings are required is upon completion of the project. PDF AutoCAD file of the as-built plan shall included as attachment to the required hard copy of the same upon completion of the project. This is clause 15.2. The amount to be withheld for the failing to produce as-built drawing and or operating and maintenance manual should be the date required is 2% of the contract price. Next is presented to your screen is the checklist of technical and financial documents. Next is the plans for the asphalt overlay of runway, the airport layout, the runway design profile, the section and runway asphalt overlay, and the runway markings. Next is the scope of work. The detail of work are best enumerated below, but be noted that the contract include all work and services, although not specifically mentioned herein, but are needed to fully complete the project. The project covers the supply of labor, materials, tools and equipment, and construction-related permits necessary for the asphalt overlay of runway with the following scope of works which shall be done in accordance with the approved plans, specification, and provision of contract. Under the general requirements is the mobilization, construction safety and health, project billboard signboard, facilities for the engineers, provision of living quarters for the engineer. Next is under the asphalt overlay is the removal of asphalt temporary transition with a total coverage area of 9,900 square meter. Next is the emulsified asphalt tack coat cationic CRS1 with a total coverage of 28.10 metric ton. Next is the asphalt mixed pavement surface bituminous hot laid with a total volume of 5,368 metric ton. Next is runway marking with a total coverage area of 3,455 square meter. The contractor shall be responsible for all the laboratory, material testing, building and safety permits, environmental clearance from the DNR, and other necessary permits and survey instruments necessary in the project implementation. These expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead cost and shall not be considered as pay item. The contractor shall be provided certification from the Department of Works and Highways in accordance with the DBWH Department Order Number 253, Series of 2003, titled Accreditation of Asphalt and Portland Cement Concrete Batching Plants. Provision for staff house services, vehicles, laptops, printers, cameras, plotters, furniture, and other materials, devices, and equipment. Other special item or temporary facility shall not included in the OCM and the contract price. The contractor shall be responsible for the providing safety perimeter fence or security fences, personal protective equipment for staffs and worker on site while construction is ongoing. Safety reports should be prepared regularly. The contractor shall be responsible for all laboratory material testing, building and safety permits, and survey instrument necessary in the project implementation. These expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead cost and shall not be considered as pay item. This is the end of the presentation, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that presentation. At this juncture, we open the floor for any questions from our prospective bidders. I think there was a comment earlier regarding yung nakasulat Iloilo instead of Masbate. Maybe we can just correct that.
Okay po, sir.
Any questions? Secretary, can you facilitate, please? Thank you.
Sir Daniel, po, can you please kindly state your company po before raising any concerns for proper identification? Thank you. Duly noted po, Sir Troy Tingson from Atlanta. Please proceed po with your question.
Hi, good morning everyone. So, meron lang kaming few questions. So, first for bidding process. Could you please outline the standard bidding process ng ng CAAP for infrastructures project?
Meron po.
Through the chair. If I may allowed po to provide that timeline, project timelines po for infrastructure. We start po with the pre-procurement, followed by the advertisement, and then we conduct pre-bid conference, and then submission of opening of bids, and then bid evaluation, followed by post-qual, and approval of preso, followed by contract preparation po, and then approval na po ng NTP. If that answers the question, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Satisfied naman po. Meron pala kaming questions in terms of technical. So-
Please go ahead po.
Okay, so for technical, we would like to clarify lang po how the quantity of 5,368 metric tons for asphalt work was determined. Paano po bang na-derive po yun?
May we request po the end user to provide response to the question po.
Sir, yung pagkuha po namin ng data is through Civil 3D. Survey muna and then sa Civil 3D po.
Coverage. Yun ba sir yung coverage po ng 5,368? Meron kaya kayong sir? Kasi gusto kasi namin ma-determine lang. So, para sure lang din kami. O, baka mayroon kayong computation.
Sir, meron po kaming computation tapos minamanifest namin yun sa mga cross-sections.
Pwede
And
po.
may tables din nakasama yun. Yung mga drawings po, downloadable po sa sa bidding docs natin.
Okay, sir.
Pero yung mismong CAD file, sir, hindi po namin pinaprovide. Yung approved plans lang po kasi yung dina-download namin, ina-upload namin sa sa bid docs.
Okay. Pero sir, hindi nyo ba pwedeng sir, ma-present lang? Kahit yung computations lang. Kasi gusto lang namin makita. Kahit yun lang, sir. At least may lang kami. Masatisfied lang po yung yung questions po.
Sir, ang pag-formulate nyo po kasi ng quantity through sa sections na pinaprovide namin sa drawings. Pero yung kung paano po kami pag-compute, hindi po namin inaano sa mga bidder yan.
Okay,
Hindi namin pinapakita. Kasi may sariling computation din si Kaap. Pero dun through sa mga cross-sections ng sa mga approved plans, I think naman sir, makukuha niyo yung quantity na nire-require dun sa natin, sa mga deliverables natin.
Okay po. Tapos sir, may other questions pa. Kasi based sa bid docs, 0.50, I mean, 50 mm yung thickness. Pero sa BOQ, sa plano, nakalagay is 0.075. So, clarify lang namin, sir, kung alin dun yung tama. Kung yung nasa approved land ka na 0.075 or yung nasa bid doc na 0.050.
Sir, malamang may mga sections dyan na may 0.05 and may 0.075. Nagva-vary siya, depende doon sa tinapatanong cross-section siguro.
Okay, sir. Then, regarding naman po sa sa stations, may we determine that kung which sections, kung saan mag-start, pwede bang ma-identify kung saang station kami mag-start and saang stations kami mag-end?
Yes sir, naka-upload po yan sa mga plans. Sa approved plans nakalagay po yan.
Okay po. Then, sorry sir, other questions po pala. So, since it's a co-op projects, meron po ba meron po ba kayong ne-require na permits? Like aside from LGU permits, kukuha pa rin po ba kami ng co-op permits before mag-implement ng projects sa inyo?
Sir, baka yung legal clearance ba yan, sir?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Yes sir, kasama po yun sa kukunin yung legal clearance. Kasama rin yun sa isa-submit nyo during opening. Dapat naka-attach po yan.
Okay po.
Pero yung mga certificate of site inspection during sa opening hindi naman po namin nire-require. Pero nire-recommend po namin na puntahan nyo po yung site para mas makapag po kayo sa mas tama, mas precise po yung bid amount na ma-submit nyo po.
Okay po. Tapos pala sir, meron pa pala akong question. Sorry. Gusto lang namin makita sa plano kung saan yung temporary removal works doon, kung saan portion po.
Removal of transition.
Sir, ang mini-menu ba yung mga transitions na mga tatanggalin natin?
Yes sir, yes sir. Kung saan portion lang po.
Sir, yung mga transitions po kasi nakadepende po sa capacity ni contractor yun eh. Kung gaano kahaba yung magagawa niya sa isang araw for transition and then the next day, syempre, tatanggalin nyo ngayon yung transition. Ngayon, kay contractor po yung kung gaano yung capacity niya sa isang araw na ma-produce po. Yung transition po na tatanggalin natin, yun po ba yung tinatanong niya?
Ang ano lang sir, yung portion lang. Isa na rin
Yes,
sa transition pati yung portion.
Yes sir, kasi nakadepende po yung yung sa pagtanggal po ng transition, nakadepende po yun sa contractor po. Yung capacity po ng equipment nila. And yung oras ng pagtrabaho nila.
Okay po. But in terms sir sa sa construction, sa time ng works, meron ba kayong sir? Parang specific time lang to work?
Actually sir, napapag-usapan yun during pre-con kasi
pre-con na.
Yes sir, kasi malalaman doon kung paano yung operations ni airport.
Okay. So during the construction sir, nag-ooperate pa rin si airport?
Siyempre. Yes sir, nag-ooperate pa rin. Pero syempre, ngayon titingin tayo kung ano yung window na pwedeng gumawa si contractor.
Okay. Sige, got it.
Are there any further questions po? Hearing none, before we conclude po this pre-bid conference, we would like to remind po our prospective bidders that under Section 22.5 of the IRR, all the raised concern during meeting and further clarification may still be submitted in writing to the back secretariat at least 10 days before the deadline of submission of bids. And a bid bulletin will be issued if there are changes po or additional instruction.
All right, Secretary. I think there's one more question from the bidder. Ano po yan, sir?
Hi, good morning po ulit. For documentation purposes lang, pwede po ba malaman kung sino-sino po yung mga attendees na contractor dito sa meeting?
Sir Troy, are you asking po the current attendees po ng meeting today? Or just the contractors po?
Yes po, may mga contractors daw.
Currently po, ang registered po sa chat box is Atlanta Construction po. I think this is your company, sir.
Oh, okay. So kami lang. Okay.
How about the others?
How about the others kaya?
Upon checking, sir, no other bidders po present online aside from your team, sir.
Okay, noted, ma'am.
Okay.
Tapos pala, ma'am, question na rin. Since this is a recorded, no, masasend po kaya agad sa amin yun, no? Yung recorded video through email.
Sir, you can request po through email sa back secretariat po.
Kat, excuse me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Elbot.
Sir, if you want to view again the recorded video of this, sir, you can watch it over the CAAP channel at YouTube, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. Pwede niyo po pong panood kasi later i-upload po ito.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
All right, with that, as mentioned earlier, questions are still open. You can send your questions until 10 days before the scheduled opening dates. And with that, this closes item already. Let's proceed to the next agenda item. Can we dismiss the bidders? Thank you so much for your interest in this project, and we look forward to your submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much.